right, now handing over to our introductory speaker, Susie O'Hare, Senior Energy Specialist with Scottish Enterprise, is going to take over the screen for a little while and give us a little bit of perspective from the Scottish Government. Susie, over to you.
Thank you, Dan, and thank you for the introduction. I will just share my presentation and hopefully it works. Okay. Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this afternoon's webinar. I'm Suzanne O'Hare, and I work in the low carbon transition team at Scottish Enterprise, and I lead on batteries and energy storage. It's an area that I've been looking after for the past 2.5 years, and so lots happening in this space. I just wanted to bring your attention to a national programme that was set up by Scottish Enterprise in 2021.
Susie, just quickly, I'm not sure if your screen is, I can't see your screen if you're sharing it.
Okay, I was, but hold on. Apologies everyone for, I'll try that again.
That's all good.
And I think I probably forgot to press something. Can you see that now?
Perfect.
Brilliant, thank you. Okay, I will just start again. Okay, as I was saying, in 2021, Scottish Enterprise and our partner agencies launched the Zero Emissions Heavy Duty Vehicle National Programme in order to position Scotland and showcase us as a global centre for carbon reduction expertise and technology development in energy transport on on-road, off-road, rail, marine and aerospace sectors. We did this by supporting companies to grow through technology, innovation, investment and trade, capitalising on the strengths of our abundant renewable resources here in Scotland and in the zero emissions heavy duty vehicle market. The programme supports Scottish Government's decarbonisation targets of achieving net zero by 2045 by addressing Scotland's largest source of CO2 emissions, which is transport. To achieve this target, transport is transitioning from the use of the combustion engine to electric power, which will substantially increase the global demand for batteries and other technologies. In order to meet this demand, there is a need now to significantly increase the production of batteries and energy storage solutions. This creates a potential opportunity for Scotland to service this demand by positioning itself as a viable location for the manufacture of lithium ion or cells based on alternative chemistries, as well as the recycling and the reuse of end-of-life batteries for energy storage. The role of Scottish Enterprise is to define and develop the economic opportunities in response to this ambitious decarbonisation transport targets. Areas of focus include on-road, off-road, marine, aerospace and rail, as well as developing new technologies in the use of hydrogen and batteries. Current developments being looked at in Scotland for battery use include in heavy-duty vehicles such as bin lorries, gritters, council vehicles, emergency vehicles such as fire engines and marine vessels, and using the energy storage from offshore wind, onshore wind, wave and tidal. To enable the commercial exploitation of these opportunities, Scotland is developing a series of test and development platforms that investors and potential supply chain companies can engage with to de-risk and develop the market proposition and encourage innovation and also collaboration. To decarbonise our energy use, we are increasing our use of renewables, but this is a power which is intermittent. As renewable capability increases and spreads throughout the power networks, it challenges how we use energy for electricity, heat and transport. It results in the electricity flows on the networks being less predictable. As this is not designed for what these networks were to be used for, and to deal with this issue, it can cause problems. Ways to deal with renewable intermittency includes supply-side management, mainly through use of flexible generation, network adaptation, for example, by strengthening the capability of a network, by changing the way it is operated, or by building better interconnections and with other grid networks. By demand-side management, making consumers more flexible, and energy storage of various scales and mediums. Technological innovation like storage, CHP, heat pumps, EVs, information communication technologies create more complexity, but also opportunities for managing energy storage. Scotland's energy system is undergoing a major transformation in response to pressure to deliver clean, affordable and secure supplies of energy in conjunction with wider economic and social benefits, amid rapid changes in global energy markets and technologies. Energy storage, energy integration, and new battery technologies such as solid state is likely to be an increasingly important part of this transition. In particular, there is a need to understand the potential for storage integration across the whole energy system, including power, heat, and mobility. New battery chemistries have led certain major electric vehicle manufacturers to boost their funding in the R&D of new lithium-ion batteries, and as well as lithium-ion solid-state batteries, with their improving performance and safety, energy density, and potential charging are now being looked at. It is a belief that the switch to solid-state batteries would likely do little to disrupt the existing lithium-ion battery supply chains. Several EV manufacturers are now investing in solid-state battery applications. Some examples of energy storage and transport related projects in Scotland include the HALO project, which is in the heart of Kilmarnock, a town in Ayrshire. The HALO project was developed to support the growth and resilience of the Ayrshire economy, creating a dynamic commercial, educational, cultural, leisure and lifestyle quarter of the town, fueled by the renewable energy. This multifaceted regeneration of a 20-acre site was formerly the home of Johnnie Walker, the world's leading Scotch whisky producer. The site plans include significant PV arrays on rooftops and a large battery to help balance the intermittent output with electric vehicle charging and potential for vehicle-to-grid technology. The site also has the potential to link to power local e-buses and e-bikes. Chapel Cross is a decommissioned and partially demolished Magnox nuclear power plant near Annan in Dumfries and Galloway, which is in the southwest of Scotland. And this site was in operation from 1959 to 2004. A decommissioned nuclear power plant site offers an excellent opportunity to deploy a local energy system. The local authority has net zero ambitions for the site, which ties in well with the Borderlands initiative. Plans for the site are still ongoing. However, with a strong grid connection, there is potential for large-scale storage technologies, including generation and storage of green hydrogen. Low-carbon heat will also play a role with geothermal resources set to be explored, and the system will also aim to link to low-carbon transport. Perth has high local energy system ambitions, looking at intelligent aggregation platforms linked to batteries and PV, and the creation of a local virtual power plant by controlling supply, demand, and storage and trading energy locally. These concepts can be rolled out in Perth West, a significant new low-carbon residential industrial development incorporating a 100-megawatt solar array. There is a link to a nearby low-carbon transport hub with plans for a solar array and battery system linked to smart charging. And this is a company, it's not a Scottish company, but I thought it was worth mentioning. Sonobe, which is the UK's leading independent owner and operator of battery storage, announced this year a 50-megawatt battery project in Wishaw in South Lanarkshire. The battery, which will be one of the biggest in Scotland, is due to be operational by the end of 2022. It will be the first in Scotland to ease constraints directly from the transmission network, helping to push down energy prices and accelerate the country's uptake of renewable energy. The battery and storage sector in Scotland has the potential scale in which to create highly skilled jobs, develop manufacturing capability in country through various cross sectors, such as the chemical sector and supply chain, creating opportunities for new R&D and innovation. The large-scale storage of energy will increasingly become a major focus for generators keen to maximise returns on their investments. Storage will become increasingly important also to balance the grid as more and more intermittent RE power comes on stream. Scotland is a powerhouse for UK renewable energy generation thanks to its natural resources of renewable power, making Scotland a natural choice for investment in the development, innovation, production of large-scale battery storage located on, for example, wind farms. There are companies already actively developing solutions which could be accelerated by fresh investment, thus creating opportunities for manufacturing, establishing local supply chains and trade and investment opportunities for Scottish companies and potential inward investors. And thank you very much, everybody.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Susie. It was good to hear about, I guess I wasn't aware of those initiatives as sort of underway relating to storage there. Just wondering about the Halo project. It sounds like that's sort of well underway. Are there any particular opportunities current or coming up that people should keep a lookout for to sort of engage with that?
Yeah, the Halo project is actually up and running. You can actually visit it. It's actually across from our Scottish Enterprise office in Kilmarnock. So I was there recently. So there's like a college. They're building housing. Some of the utility companies have been involved in some of the projects there. We have a project team at Scottish Enterprise. So if anyone would like to get involved, then I'd be happy to pass on their inquiries.